Good morning, everyone. It's Cynthia here with your daily tarot card of the day. Welcome, welcome. This week we're using the HerbCrafter's Tarot, and I have information about that in the description box below if you are so interested. I just want to thank you for being here. It's wonderful that I get to have this this little daily tune-in. Yeah, so these messages that I'm tuning into the collective energies and the general energies of the day. Is this our card? I heard, no, that's not the card. Okay. If it is, it'll pop back out again, won't it? So, yeah, tuning into the general collective energies of the day. If the messages do not resonate with you, then please don't accept them. Feel free to do your own meditation, or maybe you will find inspiration elsewhere. But most likely, if you are drawn to click on this video and watch, these messages are timeless, so it doesn't matter if you catch it at the time of recording or if you catch it at a different time. There's likely a message here for you. But above all else, tune into your own intuition, your own inner guidance, your own higher self, your own spirit guides, so that with whatever card does come up, you might receive your own personal messages and insights, regardless of whichever ones I bring through. Oh, is that the card? That's the card. That is the card. That's interesting, because yesterday's was the grandmother of air, and today, which is equivalent to the King of Swords, and today is the mother of air with Mother Ward. So that would be Queen of Swords. So there seems to be this balancing of our masculine and feminine, where the king does bring in some energies of decisive action. At the same time, a balanced King of Swords is also observant and reflective and receptive before making a decision and taking an action on that decision. And there is clear communication. He speaks and communicates with clarity and a bit of ease, because he's allowed himself this balanced, receptive, observant state before coming to a final conclusion, before deciding on a strategy or an action and taking it that step further. So that's your balanced King of Swords air. He is going to speak, he is going to take action, he is going to be outgoing with that masculine energy. And when we're working with the feminines in a deck, this particular deck works with the feminine energies. So even the warrior and the king are, you know, grandmother and Adalita, female warrior, right? But so the grandmother of air, King of Swords energy that we had yesterday, it was still highlighting not just the balance, but the level of observant receptivity and patience before taking action, or before making a decision, or before saying something. And it did have like this internal quality, because that's what brings healing, that's what brings protection, that's what brings truth, that's what brings clarity, right? So with the mother of air being very similar, but it's almost like it's flip-flopped, like where the grandmother had the wisdom and the king of air, the mother has the action. So even though she's nurturing, even though she's that divine feminine, receptive and observant and you know, open to understanding the curiosity that's open to understanding the information that's coming through, or, you know, the lesson at hand in a challenge. Even in this card, they're showing the action. She has the scythe in her hand and she's actually cutting back. And we see that, you know, sometimes we forget because we think feminine, receptive, masculine, active, but we forget that mother energy is protector, is very active. It's not just active nurturance, but there's also taking decisive action when needed. So there really is with this Mother of Swords, I'm getting more like where yesterday with the Grandmother of Air, or that King of Swords energy, I was getting something that was a little bit more reserved, patient, observant, receptive, kind of letting things flow to see what happened before either making a decision or taking an action. Today with this Mother of Air, Queen of Swords energy is where I'm seeing the action take place. I'm getting this sense of, so maybe this is a continuation from yesterday's, but I'm getting this sense of, yes, still having that feminine, receptive, observant, nurturing type of an energy, letting things flow, letting things come in. But it's almost like, I don't want to say quick processing, but it's almost like the process happens much faster and she, boom, takes an action. But it's not an impulsive action, especially if this is some kind of a continuation from yesterday's energy for you. Maybe I'll link that one in the description. I don't know. I'll ask Spirit. But standalone, again, no matter when you happen to find this reading, even if you didn't see the one that was recorded prior to this, there's a sense of having the clarity and the centeredness. That's what it is. Having the clarity and the centeredness so that upon observation or reception of information or understanding, there is a clarity that is present in the now moment. So it doesn't have to wait for process, but neither is it impulsive, because it's acting from an intuitive, centered, clear-headed, clear-hearted, light-hearted. And I don't necessarily mean light-hearted as in like, oh, butterflies and rainbows and, you know, flighty. That's not what I'm saying. There's grounded, there's clarity, because the emotions are acknowledged, but they're not holding sway over the action that's been taken. But neither is the ego mind controlling the action that is being taken. There's a centered alignment here, and it's moving from a place of knowing and understanding, because you've observed the situation, you've assessed what's going on, and you're clear about how to respond or how to act or how to move forward, and you're going ahead and taking that action. There seems to be like little to no internal conflict that isn't, because it's aligned action. That's where this is coming from. So today, whether you're starting something new, whether you're dealing with something old, whether something, you know, pops up as a challenge, or whether something pops up as a blessing and a boon, and you're, you know, ready to receive it, but okay, how do I integrate this into my life, right? There seems to be just this knowingness. And so if you've put yourself either with your daily meditations or your daily routines, or if you're just, you woke up feeling, blessedly feeling kind of aligned and centered, right? Be mindful of holding that, and just trust your intuition, trust your knowing, trust yourself without question. give that a try for today. Even if the second guessing thoughts come up, just say, well, I'm going to do it anyway. Let's see what happens, right? In terms of being aligned, when you know that you're aligned and centered, heart and mind, and you've got your spirit flowing through you, grounding that into action today seems to be very important. And it feels like the energies around you, whether they are easygoing or whether they appear to be difficult or challenging, flow through it like the breeze through the trees, like her scythe going right through the motherwort. There's a balanced action here. That's absolutely beautiful. What a wonderful energy for today. Trusting yourself and taking aligned action. I like it. Peace and blessings to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. I certainly hope that you enjoy this energy today. It seems like it's going to be a great day. Not that every day isn't a great day. Even the bad days are their days, and that in and of itself is great. So I wish you all a lot of peace, blessings, love, and yeah, trust yourself with those inspired actions.